It's complex. There are many players, both internal and external, and they are all trying to move forward their own agendas. So that creates a lot of conflict. That brings a lot of headache for the average people.
People perceive politics to be just vying for a seat or running for an elective seat. That's not the end of politics. Politics applies to education, it applies to business, it applies to everything.
Somali politicians are really doing all they can to make the country great again, right? And I think people need to recognize the efforts that they're trying to make, right? Even within the past year or two, we've had a lot of people, one of the biggest numbers of people voting democratically to elect a leader. And I think that shows also that the people of Somalia really want to get involved and give their opinion on things. But it's not easy when you don't have a functioning government. So at the moment, we do have a government in place in Somalia, but they don't really have that much power. And part of that is because of the lack of security in the country. And I think we need to understand that the politics in Somalia is getting better. It's improving. I don't think it's going backwards.
A lot of times what happens is, in fact, believe it or not, a lot of politicians will reach out to me and ask me for help when it comes to promoting their politics and promoting their name even out there, and but while they're a candidate or while they're running for office or trying to get into that, after they actually reach that, they tend to tune you out. That's just a typical with any politician.
Yeah, exactly. There's a big gap.
Okay.
The gap is narrow when we're heading to the elections. Like when we are heading to the elections, politicians will come approach you in personal, but now as soon as the election is over, you will not get a chance to say even hi to the politicians, and that's the gap.
There's a bit of communication gap but not a big one, because the coming of devolution has really helped. We can really reach out to the local government through the MPs or the governors or the members of county assemblies, whereby we can view our opinions. We can also discuss in matters of the living standards of the people, and also to improve our day-to-day activities. I think there is no much huge gap in terms of the politicians and the people.
I think some leaders like the governor, the senator, the woman rep, which were introduced in the devolution system by the devolution system. But I think we don't need all those leaders. Yeah, devolution is good, but all these leaders and even in the country, paying their salaries is a lot of pain, because now we are in a very big debt with the developed countries.
Transparency, lack of corruption, really citizens being involved more, civic engagements and all those things. So yes, but and less foreign influence. I think that's one main issue in Somalia, that there are a lot of foreigners involved.
Now, I think the politics in Somalia will improve with the with countries not going or intervening anymore, because I think that's what the issue as well. When we have these big power nations like America and the UK that always want to kind of get involved and start sniffing about, when we don't really necessarily need intervention at the moment. Because if you look at the past, that is one of the reasons why Somalia collapsed, because of the intervention that was not needed.